Welcome back to the question paper discussion of basic electrical engineering. This is the part 2 video of the question paper discussion, which is happened in the year of 2023. So, if you go through this video, definitely you will be getting an idea how to prepare for the examination in the forthcoming days. So, moving on to the discussion. First of all, you can watch the previous video, then you can come back to this particular video. However, let us start discussing. Then question number 4C, parameters are given. uh, Line voltage. Line voltage is given. Okay. Then the impedances. So the value of impedance that is given by, we can write set phase, 32 ohm, and resistance. Resistance is also given 24 ohm. Okay. And resistance, sorry, this is not set phase. This is R, and this will be XL. XL. I'll repeat once again. So here, the resistance part. Okay, resistance part is 32 ohm plus the reactance part. You can write like 24 ohm. Altogether, we write it as set phase. Hope you got the idea how to write it. Calculate the line current. Okay, so in star connection, the line current will be equal to phase current. Okay, star connection. So how to calculate the line current? IL is equal to V divided by set phase. Then true power. What is true power? True power P is equal to V into I into cos phi. P is equal to V into I into cos phi. Here, since it's three phase, okay, this is for single phase. P three phase, how can we write? Root 3 VL IL cos phi. If it is for like apparent power, we'll be like writing like S three phase is equal to root 3 into VI. If it is reactive power, we write it as root 3 VLIL cos sin phi. Instead of cos phi, sin phi. Okay, this will be sin phi. So like that, you can compute the particular solution. Okay, you can go ahead with the solution. Now I'll be moving on to another type of question. So kindly go through that. Only I'm discussing the hint how to crack the answer. Try to work out so that you can get a good score in the examination, and you will be getting an idea also. So let me start with the discussion. Yes. Draw the neat 5A. Draw the neat label diagram showing that construction of DC generator. In that, you have to talk about the operation of the working basics of DC generator. And construction means you have to talk about all the components. Okay, like we can talk about like yoke, then field winding, armature, then commutator, brushes. Okay, then you have to explain the functions of yoke. It's an outer covering. It protects the machine and it keeps the flux inside the particular segment. Pole shoe that ensure increase the field strength. Okay, it support the field strength. The equal distribution of uh, the magnetic field is provided by the pole shoe. The shape itself you can explain. Question number B. There's a problem. You have to remember. You have to use the formula, like how to calculate the generated EMF. Okay, EG. EG is equal to V plus IAR. Two formulas are there. Similarly, EG is equal to 5 Zn by 60 P by A. Then if you know this formula, definitely you'll be getting the answer. Question number 5C, discuss the torque versus armature current. So this is regarding the speed torque characteristics. If you know the speed torque characteristics, speed armature, torque armature current characteristics of DC shunt and DC series motor, very easily you can get the score. Okay, so you study that particular relation. What is the equation of back EMF? EB is equal to 5 Z by 60 into P by A. From that, you can frame your own equations. Okay. So these are the basic things. So let me continue. Please note down, make a note of this. Now we'll be moving on to question number 6A. Question number with a need diagram, discuss about the core and shell type transformer. So like diagrams, your core type, shell type, then explain with the brief explanation. Derive a condition for efficiency of the transformer. What is the condition? Condition for efficiency of transformer. So the condition is, now you can see like copper loss equal to core loss. Copper loss is equal to P core iron loss or core loss. Then you can use the formula also to calculate the efficiency, then unity power factor. Okay, simple equations. We already discussed in the session, in the class itself. Question number 7A, explain the concept of rotating magnetic field. This derivation you have to mention. What is the derivation? Phi m is equal to, phi is equal to, phi r is equal to 1.5 phi m. This derivation you have to make out with a neat sketch. Explain the type of three-phase induction motor, squirrel cage induction motor and a slip ring induction motor. Another one is a simple problem. So you have to use the formula like ns equal to 120 f by p. Then slip is equal to ns minus n divided by ns. Third one, the torque equation. Sometimes you will get in derivation. Then the frequency of rotor current f dash is equal to sf. Using this formula, you can solve these kind of questions. So let me proceed further. Okay. So I'll be continuing. Develop an expression for frequency of induced EMF. F dash is equal to SF. Okay. Then, so that is for induction motor. Okay. So this is regarding F is equal to, sorry, N is equal to 120 F by P, or F is equal to Pn by 120. This formula. So now, so this is regarding synchronous generator. Okay. Question number 8B. Need sketch explain the two type of rotor in synchronous generator. So salient pole type rotor and non-salient pole type rotor. That's important. Then based on that, you will be getting problem also. Please go through the problem. Question number 9. Write a single line diagram of typical AC power system. In that, a generation, transmission, distribution with primary generation, primary transmission, secondary transmission, primary distribution, secondary distribution. Those points you have to mention. Okay. Then explain briefly the desirable characteristics of a tariff, reasonable profit, proper return. Okay. Then customer satisfaction, all the information. Okay. People should understand why I'm traveling. So like, why I'm explaining. Okay. All those. Briefly explain the desirable characteristics of tariff, proper return, all those things you have to explain. Okay, whenever you are writing, people should understand what you are writing or what you are convincing. So there is a numerical example, like you have to remember the formula, like uh, fixed charge plus running charge. That is called a two-part tariff. Okay, rupees, so like rupees A into KW plus rupees B into KWH. Okay, this formula you have to remember. So only that much you have to remember. Okay, now moving on to the further discussion. So briefly, you can explain two-part tariff. Then question number 10, explain the working principle of fuse and MCB. So fuse means it's a conventional device or conventional protective device. It is mainly for like equipment safety. It prevents like short circuit. Okay. In case if the load draws more than the rated current, fuse is going to blown out and it separate supply and the load. MCB is nothing but it makes and breaks the circuit. Full form is miniature circuit breaker. Draw the relevant diagram. Then another one is very interesting. What is earthing? Explain the pipe earthing. Okay, that's also important. Pipe earthing, need for pipe earthing. Okay, you can explain with the help of like a basic diagram. Then discuss about the electric shock and precautions. What is a electric shock? Sudden discharge to a particular body is known as electric shock. What are the different criteria, like different ranges you can mention? Okay, then also you have to explain 2 to 3 precautions. Okay, all questions were very simple only. You can manage it effectively. Let me know if you have any queries. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to put the question in the comment box. Happy learning.